Hey there, welcome to this new tutorial where we're going to recreate the song Time Is Up by Poppy and Diplo. All the presets used in this tutorial come from our dark synthwave pack for Serum, and you can get a 20% discount with the promo code TB20. Let's take a listen to the track.
In the factory, in the sterile place where they make me, I woke up alone, dizzy from the programming. Have I been wiped again? Oh my God, I don't even know. It's a mystery, everyone around me so busy. Is this my home? Am I your prisoner or your deliverer? Oh my God, you don't even know. I still need air to breathe when you kill the bees in every river bed is dry as a bone. Oh, I will still survive when the plants have died and the atmosphere is just under cold. Baby, your time is up. 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 Time is up. Time is up.
I hope you liked it, and as always, we're going to start with the drums. Let's begin with the kick. The snare comes in here. We have a rim shot here. And at this part, we have a clap. This clap has a 7.5-second reverb, and its wet signal is around 60, and we have a hat right here during the transition. Let's hear everything together now. And in the chorus, these hi-hats come in, and they're placed a bit to the right in the stereo image. Now let's move on to the bass, which has some pretty amazing effects. Let's hear it. Let's open it up. The interesting thing about the bass is, as you may notice, the notes are being played simultaneously, even though the bass is in mono, which makes it sound like this. To achieve this effect, you need a portamento of around 550 to get the slide effect between one note and the other. We also have a side chain going to the amplifier. To do this, you need to go to the Matrix tab and apply LFO1 to the amplifier. The rest of the preset is pretty straightforward. We have a basic MDC in the oscillator A with 1 octave down. And we've got a waveform, I has can kick, on oscillator B. The filter cutoff is being modulated by envelope 3. That's it. Let's listen to it one more time. So now in the effects section, we have hyperdimension, a bit of distortion, but mainly the equalizer is boosting both high and low frequencies. Finally, this LFO, the filters cut off so that it slowly opens and closes. Having finished with the verse bass, let's check out the chorus bass, which is slightly different. Let's listen to it. In this preset, We have a waveform, I has can kick, on the oscillator A basic shape on oscillator B. And our envelope number 3 is modulating the filter's cutoff and its resonance. And in the effects, we've got hyperdimension and a bit of compression. Let's now move on to the synthesizer. This chord progression is used throughout the entire song. Let's give it a listen. To make this preset, we use the so rounded waveform on oscillator A, and we have a waveform, I has can kick, on oscillator B. Our envelope number 2 is modulating the filter's cutoff with a pretty long decay. And LFO1 is modulating both the phase of both oscillators as well as their panning for this effect of a slightly larger stereo image. In the effects, we are using a bit of distortion and compression. We also have a chorus, but it's not enabled, so we'll just remove it. And that'd be it. Here we have a really impressive element, these chords that accompany and serve as a layer to the first synthesizer. Let's give them a listen. These chords work to provide a bit of rhythm and contrast to the originals. And what we did was use a PWM waveform on oscillator A and the SO waveform on oscillator B. The LFO is modulating absolutely everything, as you can see. Check out the form that LFO2 has. This gives a bit of rhythm to the preset since it's modulating both the levels of both oscillators as well as the sub-oscillator. Also, it's modulating the filter's cutoff and resonance. And if we go to effects, it's modulating the other filter. We've also got a bit of ping-pong delay and reverb. Now our favorite synthesizer is the following. Let's have a listen. To get this kind of sound, you should set your portamento between 150 and 160 milliseconds. Next up, we have a kick waveform in oscillator A and a basic MCD in oscillator B. The key thing here is the sidechain on LFO1, which is modulating the levels of oscillator A and B at a quarter note rate. LFO2 is controlling the panning of oscillator A, while LFO3 is handling oscillator B's panning. In the effects tab, we've got some hyperdimension and a touch of reverb. The filter is cutting out some high frequencies, if you notice. That's the rundown for this preset. Let's move on to this arpeggio. This arpeggio up top and the one below are actually the same thing. We just put them on separate channels to bring them in cleanly during the chorus. On the first channel, we lowered the gain to 0 to cut out the delay. We're using a basic MCB waveform for oscillator A and a basic MDC for oscillator B. You can see here that our envelope 1 has a pretty short decay. Check out the difference in sound as I change the decay. That resonant sound you hear in the preset comes from a few things. First, the detuning is being modulated by LFO1. LFO2 is controlling the cutoff of the filter. It's also modulating the EQ, phaser, and the filter in the Effects tab. I'll turn off the LFO for a sec so you can hear it without the effects. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and don't forget to subscribe. Let's listen to the remake one more time.
In the factory, in the sterile place where they make me, I woke up alone, dizzy from the programming. Have I been whacked again? Oh my God, I don't even know. It's a mystery, everyone around me so busy. Is this my home? Am I your prisoner or your deliverer? Oh my God, you don't even know. I don't need air to breathe when you kill the bees, and every river bed is dry as a bone. Oh, I will still survive when the plants have died and the atmosphere is just a cold. Baby, your time is up.